guys, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. For my first time visitors, welcome. I am so super excited to have you guys here today with me. And for my OG subscribers and my new subscribers, thank you guys for supporting me every week. It really means the world to me. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this super easy, super bomb braid out. I know y'all see me, but just look at it, look at it. This is easily becoming one of my favorite lazy day hairstyles. So if you guys are interested, sit tight. We are gonna hop right into it. Alright guys, so I'm starting off today's style as usual with damp, freshly washed hair, and I'm going to be using my As I Am leave-in conditioner for my leave-in, and I'm actually going to be using that entire line of products to complete this braid out style. I'm just going to gently rake that through my hair from roots to end to make sure I have even product distribution before I get started on the next step in the process, which is sealing. Once again, for my sealing oil, I'm using my favorite, the Jamaican Mango and Lime Black Castor and Coconut Oil Blend, and this time I'm just going to focus specifically on sealing the ends of my hair just because that's what's going to be exposed in my braids, and I want to make sure to keep them nicely moisturized and as frizz-free as possible. I'm using the As I Am DoubleButter Cream, and this stuff is so bomb, you guys. It's thick but not overbearing, and it really just melts right onto your hair. It doesn't make it sticky or difficult to manipulate after applying, and it smells incredible. And once I've worked that cream into my hair to my liking, I just use my diamond brush to detangle one last time and get my hair prepared for me to braid. While you're detangling your hair, this is a perfect time for you to decide how you want to have your hair parted for the final look. I'm going to be sticking with this middle part, but if you're more of a side part kind of girl, it's a really good idea to do that before you take the braids down at the end so that you can avoid frizz. For this chunky braid out, I'm going to be doing 2 large Dutch braids, which are basically the same thing as cornrows, but you just want to make sure that you're braiding and tucking the hair under itself instead of over so that the final braid sits on top of your hair instead of inside it. I found personally that this is the best way to get maximum definition from my braid outs. And another quick tip that I'm going to give you to save you guys from making my mistakes is that while you're braiding, you want to make sure to be as precise as possible as far as adding the right hair to the right sections and avoiding stray strands. That's going to make unbraiding that much easier and make sure that your overall look is really nice and clean. And you guys are going to see what I'm talking about a little bit more towards the end of the video. Once I'm down to the end of my hair, I'm going to take my diamond brush one more time and brush everything out. I want to make sure I don't have any random stray curls and everything looks nice and uniform. Here's how she's looking. I am going to do the exact same thing on the other side of my head. So now that we got our Pippi Longstocking vibes going, I'm going to take my Doux Mousse Depth Texture Foam and just smooth down any flyaways I have before I secure my hair with my satin scarf. And since we braided damp hair, you want to make sure to keep it secured until it is 100% dry, otherwise that braid out isn't going to hold up in your hair. It's partially going to revert back to its natural curl pattern. So I'm basically going to wear my hair like this for the rest of the day and through the night, scarf and all, and I think it's a really cute urban look in my opinion. Yes, I did leave my house like this and it was poppin'. I just threw on some hoop earrings and it was a look. Don't judge me. And then I slept like a baby through the night into the next day. Now I'm going to be totally transparent with y'all. This is actually the morning after next because your girl is a little lazy and I was feeling the look, so I kept the braids in for an extra day. But before I get started on taking them down, I'm going to take some of my Hollywood Beauty jojoba oil and apply this to my hair so I can make sure that I don't cause any frizz as I start undoing my braids. You guys can find that Hollywood Beauty jojoba oil at Target for $2.99, and the reason why I chose that oil instead of my castor oil for this part of the process is because jojoba oil is much lighter but still super moisturizing, and it also is probably the best smelling oil that I have found to this day. But that just makes sure for that final look your hair is still super light and bouncy. This is around the time where you guys are going to start to see what I was saying earlier about how important it is to braid precisely. Some of my ends were just a little bit tangled, but fortunately I was able to work through it. Once I've got those braids out of my hair, I'm going in one last time with that jojoba oil, and I just kind of like to rub it all over my hands and then gently start to separate my hair. I feel like this gives it more of a natural look. We're kind of going for a loose wave type of curl pattern with this braid out style. So just make sure you don't skip this step, otherwise you will look kind of crazy with random chunks in your hair. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of that oil and also smooth out the ends of my hair, because as you guys can see, I did get just a teeny bit of frizz. Once I've got my hair separated and looking right, I'm going to go back in for the last time and pick out my roots with my actual pick. This is just going to help me get a little bit of extra volume, and since we are completely detangled, you don't have to focus only in the roots. You can take it down a little bit further, but you do want to make sure that you don't pick out the very ends of your hair. For today's little bit of razzle dazzle, I'm using a super cute hairpin that I found at my local beauty supply store. It's simple, cute, it just says girl with a little bit of bling, and then as always I like to clean up my edges right before I give you guys the final look. And this is it. Make sure you guys comment down below. Don't be scared to engage with me. I really want to talk to you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you saw today, and don't forget to subscribe and turn your notification bell on. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.